This is Royce here with Everyday Praise, hoping you are well and that God is blessing you today. But perhaps some of you are discouraged, are feeling attacked, are feeling overwhelmed. That's how I felt for the last few days, I guess. Anyways, including this morning. Just got up early, spent time in prayer, which was a blessing. There's a prayer line that I'm a part of, and one of the mornings we meet is Tuesday morning at 5:30. And of course, I have the details in the notes below, and I encourage you to join us. Join us for prayer. It's open to anyone. Anyways, I prayed, and that was good. But then I just felt discouraged, and I felt attacked. I felt overwhelmed. And like I said yesterday, I've been praying that God would help me to trust Him. It's easy to talk about trust, but it's hard to do. And so I've been struggling this morning, but then just before my wife left for a Bible study group that she's going to be a part of this morning, we read one of our devotionals together, our family devotional, and the last paragraph said this. I'm going to read it to you. This is written by Ellen White, and this particular entry is taken out of the book Our High Calling, and it's a devotional book, and the statement says, "Satan attacks us at our weak points." That's how I feel. I've got a lot of weakness, a lot of weak points. I feel exposed right now in different ways. And I feel under attack. So Satan attacks us at our weak points, but we need not be overcome. The assaults may be severe and protracted, but God has promised help for us, and in His strength we may conquer. The precepts and promises of God will arm you with divine power to resist the enemy. Satan will be baffled and defeated when he finds the heart preoccupied with the truth of God. We need also to be often found at the throne of grace. Earnest, persevering prayer, uniting our human weakness to omnipotence, will give us the victory. I hope that came through clear. But the bottom line is that no matter how weak and discouraged we may feel, God promises to be with us, and that in His strength we may conquer, and that we need to arm ourselves with divine power to resist the enemy. And we do that through the promises of God. And I was just preaching about this past Sabbath. It just goes to show that even though God has been teaching me and showing me things that of course are an encouragement to me, and that have been a blessing to others, it's still very difficult for me to apply it. And so it's for me and for all of us that we need to not just know the truth, but we need to ask God and beg Him to help us live the truth and to apply the truth in our lives. And so no matter how discouraged you're feeling today, God has promised you His power. And the Bible says that His strength is made perfect in our weakness. So no matter how weak you are, God promises to be with you, and He will give us the victory. The only other thing I'll add to today's praise is that I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and as we talked on the phone and prayed, I just said, no matter what's happening around us, I see God at work. And I encourage you to look for God's involvement and blessing in your life. And in the lives of others, because He's at work. He is answering prayers. You may not be answering the prayers the way you want it, or what you're thinking, or the needs that you currently have in this moment, but God is at work, and He will not leave you or forsake you. So may God richly bless you. Have a wonderful day, and let's keep praying for rain. It's time for rain. It's time for God's power, His cleansing, His revival. And He wants to make all things new. May God richly bless you.